Hello, my name is Brian Fairder. I will be performing Henry V from Henry V by William Shakespeare and the character of David from Goodbye Charles by Gabriel Davis. Once more unto the breach, dear friends. Once more. Or close up the wall with our English dead. In peace, there is nothing, so becomes a man is modest stillness and humility. But when the blasts of war blow in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage, and you, good yeoman, whose limbs were made here in England, show us here the mettle of your pasture. Let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not, for there are none of you here that are so base and mean that hath not noble lustre in your eyes. I see you stand like greyhounds on the slip, straining upon the start. The game is afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry God for Harry, England, and St. George! Listen, honey, I can explain my absence the last 3 months. Really, I can. See, you're the most beautiful woman I have ever known, Barb. And that can be a little scary. You know how I kind of ran out on you on dinner 3 months ago? Of course you do. I wasn't being rude. I was being scared shitless, Barb. So, I kind of wanted to tell you something extremely important, and I choked. Big time. So I went home and I cried, Barb. I wept uncontrollably, and I'm not a weeper. But there I was, reduced to tears, because I don't have the guts to ask you that I want you to... Anyway, so I turn on the TV, and it so happens there's this documentary about these guys who climb Mount Everest. So I start thinking about how brave these guys are and why I can't be more like them. These mountain men have stared death in the face. There's no way they'd be so anxious to ask you to... So, it occurs to me, I should climb Everest, because if I climb Everest, little things like this will be a cakewalk. Now, I know I should have told you, but I just went. But the next thing I know, I'm stuck in a nylon tent at 25,000 feet. I continue on to the summit, the highest place on earth. And at the top, the view is breathtaking. You can see what seems endlessly in every direction. And staring out over my kingdom, I had this life-altering revelation. There is nothing on earth more frightening than a beautiful woman. I have looked death in the face, Barb. And I have to say, looking at you in the face, asking you what I'm about to, it's still harder. Barbara, my dear, my love, here we go. Will you marry me? Thank you.